Today, our topic of the day is what you can give yourself. But before we talk about that, I should just briefly introduce myself. I'm Andrea Oram. I am a vocal music specialist, I guess you could say. So I help people with speaking voice, with singing voice, healthily, confidently, using it well, learning how to use it better. It's all so much fun. And I help people who are new to teaching things like church choir or homeschool groups figure out, okay, how in the world do I do this thing? I don't have a music ed degree. So I help those kind of people too. But today, our topic of the day is what you can give yourself. So I was talking to a couple people who are interested in vocal coaching, and they were expressing to me some concerns, and rightly so. I'm glad they're asking questions before they jump in, because I would rather they ask questions before they jump in than jump into something they're not ready for, right? And that's the way I always operate. I always say, no big deal if this isn't for you, right? Because I'd rather people have a conversation to figure out if it is for them than to just wait around and not ask the questions that they think they need to ask. So anyway, I was talking to some people, and there were some, conversations going back and forth, and it really got down to some of the questions of what I do versus what they can do. So what I mean by that is what I can do in terms of what my role is in the exchange of vocal coaching or voice lessons versus what their job is and their responsibility is in how to learn to use their voice well. So here's what you can give yourself. If this is something, whether it's for you or not, that's okay. But here's what you can give yourself if you're thinking about doing something like this. And some of this stuff is totally free. You don't need vocal coaching in order to do this, but you can't have the outcome without first giving these things to yourself. All right. So a couple things. Time. If you never put the time in, are you going to improve? Maybe not. So try and think of some consistent time. It doesn't have to be very long. Sometimes I even talk about 10 minutes a day to intentionally think about, and we'll focus on whatever that goal is, whether that's, your range, higher and lower, whether it's making it strong, your voice stronger. And there's different techniques and warm-ups and stuff that I teach people how to do that, right? Or whether it's using your voice in a different way than you're used to. That can be a little bit scary because you sound, different to people than otherwise. But anyway, time. Time is the first big one you can give yourself that I can't give you, nobody else can give you but you. All right, time. You can give yourself grace to make mistakes. So nobody else can give that to you. You are the only one who can give yourself grace to make mistakes, can give yourself the openness, the space in life and in your mind and in your body to be able to actually try, right? Nobody else can try for you. So only you can try new things for you. People can encourage you. People can be your cheerleader. That's one of my jobs. One of my jobs is cheerleader. One of my jobs is the expert, right? It's the person to say, okay, here's where you're at now. Here's where you need to make some little changes. And speed up that process, right? Because that's part of my job, is to speed up the process, speed up the learning curve, and make it fun and easy for people. But I can't give people grace. If they're too hard on themselves, I can't give that to them. I can't help them discover, this space that I help people by encouraging them towards a certain mindset or towards a certain way of thinking about singing, but I can't do it for them. So these are two big things that you can give yourself when you're learning something new, like singing, like using your speaking voice in a different way, that I can't give you, that nobody else can give you, whether they're a vocal coach or not. But I can give you expert opinion. I can give you tools to actually use to make that progress quicker. I can give you my time, not versus your time. I can give you all those things, right? And if you're like, man, I'm really interested in what that looks like, you can hop in the Strength Train Your Voice group. There's lots of information in there. If you're watching from there, hey, I'm so glad you're popping in with me today about talking about some of these things that you can give yourself versus what I can give you. And there's so many trainings in the guide section of that group. It's not even funny. I just give. If those who are in the group already know and you want to share in the comments, I do. I give a lot in that group because I care about you and your vocal health and the gains that you hopefully want to make. And if you're like, vocal coaching, that might be something that I'm interested in. I have people who take just one session. I have people who take lots. It's really up to where they're wanting to grow, how much they're wanting to grow, how much they're wanting to invest in themselves. So no pressure either way. If you want to have a conversation about what it even looks like, go for it. My messenger is available. But yes, I'm so excited to be able to share with you that some things I can't give you that only you can are time and the grace to learn and to grow. So I see a couple people watching. Hello. If you're watching the replay, you should comment #replay so I can say hi. And I see some friends commenting. So I'm going to give some shout outs in real live time. If you want to leave a comment, I will shout you out in real live time too. Carrie Fisher, good morning, friend. Well, good morning. It's so good to see you. You are awesome, my friend. Oh, and you commented again, Carrie. Aw, sweet. Yes, Andrea gives so much in the group. Often she gives things that you didn't know you even needed. There it is, people. There it is. Giving you stuff you don't even know you need, right? You don't know you need it till you need it. So with that, I got to get going because duty calls. But I will catch you again tomorrow morning. Bye for now.